Hello to anyone out there. Hello from Drexel Hill United Methodist Church, just west of Philadelphia. May you find a blessing in Weekday Transcendence. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. Behind the endlessly annoying presidential news fire hose and the latest coronavirus statistics that are published this morning that affect so many people's lives, lie yet more untold stories and happenings that profoundly affect individuals and family circles. Birth or death, new or failed relationships, hopes renewed or dashed, the bric-a-brac and the masterpieces that make up our everyday family lives. There's great news on the horizon, with Moderna and Pfizer having announced vaccines for this virus we're suffering. It's also true that we're apparently headed to another lockdown because of COVID-19, and a part of this pandemic that may well be worse than anything we've experienced thus far. One category of local tragedy surrounds our observance of funerals. It's not wise to gather, even to offer our farewells. Still, it surely isn't good to let a grief go unobserved. We wonder about delaying or having smaller funerals. We'll have to wait for healthier times to have larger gatherings. We may be left imagining that we've failed to honor our loved ones who have died during this pandemic. While these moments are traumatizing for our families, perhaps, they barely register beyond our households. And yet, it is also a galvanizing time for our friends and neighbors to offer comfort and practical support as best we can. Next-door neighbors and casual acquaintances standing in for kith and kin who can't travel now because of the coronavirus. With such help, we're not going to reproduce what we had been accustomed to before the pandemic. But with time, such acts of kindness will help us to build security and trust again. In his poem, After a Destructive Encounter, the late John O'Donohue offers this reflection. Withdraw for a while into your own tranquility. Don't allow your sense of yourself to wilt. Draw deep from your own dignity and take your time carefully, learning that there is a time for everything and for healing too. But that now is not that time yet. Creator God, as we see each of these autumn days dawn, heal our wounds of times gone by. Renew the broken spirits within us. Refresh the faith lost and the hope crushed during these depressing times. Restore the wastes that have become the desolate lands of our hearts, to the end that joy may bloom again in our lives. Hope may bust out, and love be ever our gift to receive and to offer. Amen. Please come and join us at Drexel Hill United Methodist Church again next week for Weekday Transcendence. And until then, let us remember the digest of Wesley's theology and thought. Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can.